Hey there. Well, as most of you know, we spent the last weekend doing a lot of trenching and things around the property, and I thought it'd be fun to do a little video for you. We rented a walk-behind trencher. It was a Toro, and I'm not even sure the exact model, but you'll see it in the video. And you know, I've spent a lot of time on machines in my life. I used to work in construction. I ran heavy equipment. The largest machine we had, the largest excavator we had, was an EX300. So it was a big enough machine you were supposed to take the bucket off at least to transport it, and if not more. And it's a pretty good sized machine. I put a lot of hours on that. I spent lots of time on an 850 John Deere bulldozer and on a 650 with AC and GPS grade and all that. But nonetheless, the whole point of this video is simply I wanted to show you something fun. We had a 10-inch trench here behind me that we had to put in, and we only had a 4-inch trencher, and I thought I'd show you how I did it. So there really is a lot to know about trenching, but you know, if you're going to try something a little unconventional, there's no harm in trying it. Just make sure that you're paying attention to all of the safety challenges that may present you. Anytime you're running a piece of equipment, that's something that you've really got to be careful with. That Toro was an amazing little machine. It did very well going through rock and roots and some of the really hard clay that we have here. But what I was really impressed with was its maneuverability. And to do the 10-inch wide trench with a 4-inch wide trencher, basically all I had to do was pull up to the left, pull up to the right, drag it back, and I continued to repeat this process, left, right, pulling back just a foot or two or three, depending on the scenario. And then after you do that, you're left with a big kind of a trench that's just full of soft dirt and rock. And you can use the chain if you're careful, wiggling the chain back and forth to the left and to the right. Again, this whole time you're moving back and forth because you're using this chain to maul out at least 10 inches of dirt. And cautiously done, very carefully, with a little time, you can make a 10-inch wide trench. And all we had to do was to go out here behind me. I don't know, it was about 25 feet or so of 10-inch trench, and then we were able to put it together and run the pipe in the same trench. So I thought that would be interesting and helpful. Nonetheless, give you some ideas and ways you can use a trencher if you do rent one. You don't have to rent a big massive machine. You can get a small machine and make some work, or get some work done. I like to say do work. So I hope this has been helpful. Please leave us a comment below on any other way that you know that you can use a trencher. And if you have any tips and tricks on how to cut a 10-inch wide trench using a small machine, I'd love to hear about them. More to come soon. God bless.